All right. All right. I think we're good. I think we're live.
We
And
definitely are.
all right, we're definitely live. I was just hold on, hold please. 1 second. Just yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Okay. Great. We have just gotten confirmation that we are going to do a true any percent run instead, so we can actually update the estimate, add like 5 hours to it, if you don't mind. Change it to any percent. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad. I wasn't sure if they'd have 5 hours of swing time, but I appreciate Calithon doing that for me. Yeah. So
Yeah, as a resident staff member on the run, we do have 5 hours of stream time. You heard
yeah.
it here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So who's that? Who's after me? It's the Mario Kart runners, right?
Yeah,
Just tell them.
hopefully they're not mad about this one.
Yeah, I know they should be fine. They should. I can't imagine why they would be mad. But yeah, for naturally we're gonna do English. All right. Let's do just a normal name. This is actually good for the RNG manipulation as well, to have specifically this like arrangement of letters. Okay, so this is Pokemon Sword. My name's KonceptionSR, by the way. I've been around here before. All right, time is going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So this was originally a meme, but I guess we're just going to do any percent. So yeah, welcome to Pokemon Sword. Yeah, 8th generation of Pokemon, if you're unfamiliar. Yeah. We play on Sword because it's cool, I guess. I mean, there's nothing wrong with either. I just like Sword because that's what I got, and I don't want to spend.
Mostly the same length as Shield for the most part. At least in 90%, it's like kind of comparable.
Even in name, they're the same length. So, Shield and Sword, both 5 letters.
Even in type of like battle equipment, like
Both
very similar. Like you hold them both with your hands. They're both melee range stuff.
Right. Yes, definitely. One's more defense, one's more offense. But other than that, yeah, no, I think it's fine. But yeah, we are going to be doing a very legitimate run. We start off, of course, like any good run does, with a nice cutscene. We mash through it a little bit here, and then we actually just straight up can let it ride. But yeah, other than that, there's really not too much of a difference between Sword and Shield, other than a few of the Pokemon that we'll see in between the versions. Also, one of the gyms, or is it 2 of the gyms? I can't remember.
I think it's 2.
2 of the gyms have different. They're different based on which version you fight. Fight them in. So, yeah.
Yeah, but one of the main differences in any percent between Sword and Shield is that in Sword you actually use Sobble the whole way.
Right.
In Shield you use you start with Sobble, I think, and then you go Arcanine, and then you go Excadrill. I don't know if there's another Pokemon in there, but
yeah,
it's a very neat route. You have like multiple mains,
and then both will catch the legendary Eternatus towards the end and use that as well. Also very important. So I'm excited to show you that around 5 a.m. Eastern when we get there. Hope you're in for the long haul. But first we got to get started. We got to get started with our journey. Got a little bit more cutscene to get through, and then honestly the most skill-based portion of the run is coming up right away, which is that we will be going into our menus and changing stuff. It requires like perfect, and you want to get like frame perfect movement, and scrolling through the menus as fast as possible, hitting the buttons in the correct order. It's I don't want to get too technical, but it's pretty tough.
Yeah, actually, with this, since we're doing so much RNG manipulation with like frame perfect menuing, pixel perfect movement, and since we get to do the whole any percent run now, I think Memeathon Strikes Back is just too silly of a name. This is gonna be just Calithon presents Super Serious-a-thon or something, because this is the best Pokemon speedrun. This is just up
Yeah,
there.
it's
Top 5 for sure.
It's serious. I mean, I know we had a Minecraft world record happen earlier, but I would say that this is probably more hotly contested, and like, it's Pokemon, so who's not gonna be excited about that, you know? But we did change our menu there. That does a lot of things. It makes our text speed go faster. It turns off battle animations. It also has a skip movies function, which skips like the cinematic movies. It doesn't skip cutscenes, unfortunately. We turn off the nicknames. We turn off a whole bunch of stuff that we just try to do really fast there. All very, very good, important, and serious stuff. This is Hop, by the way. We're gonna fight Hop. I don't know. It's like 12 times or 10 times or something like that. We're gonna fight Hop a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, he's just our quote-unquote rival, more of like a childhood friend. You know, he stays on for most of the game. I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot that I had garlic bread just on my desk this entire time, like almost all day. So I'm eating garlic bread right now because it's really good, and I want garlic bread. Garlic bread
is really good, and it's also like, it's a good food for, you know, speedrunning as well. Because you
the only thing about garlic bread,
go ahead.
It just makes your hands oily.
Which is actually good because then you can move your fingers around the buttons quicker, without having, you know, resistance of, you know, air, gravity. You know, there's a lot of science involved, basically, is what I'm trying to get at.
Actually, you have to take like 7 physics. You have to take 7 college level physics classes to be able to do the speedrun. It's super hard.
Yeah.
And because it's both has so much RNG manip and manipless.
Mm-hmm.
It just requires like 2,000 brain cells to be able to just even comprehend. So I'm very happy that we get to show it off.
I feel like 2,000 brain cells is not enough, but I feel like that's not enough brain cells. But it's more than I have.
5 trillion brain cells.
Yeah, it's more than I have. So yeah, we're just going through the introduction stuff here. We mentioned Hop. That's our rival, obviously. We're gonna fight a whole bunch of times. This is Leon. Leon is Hop's brother, but also the Pokemon, you know, champion. You know, very prestiged. You know he's serious because he has a Charizard. You know, anyone who's serious has a Charizard. Yep.
Also, I'd like to mention Charizard is 5'7".
Mm-hmm. I'm taller than Charizard. I am.
I'm still not taller than Charizard.
You know, that's okay though. That's okay.
Can we get a 1 in the chat if you're taller than Charizard?
Yeah.
Any other number if you're not.
Yeah, let's just get all those numbers in the chat, please. But yeah, I just like to flex where I can, you know. So
let me correct myself. Any other whole number in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
You're not taller than Charizard. No decimals, no fractions.
Yeah, please no. I'm using enough brain cells as it is to get through the run. So you might be wondering, you know, this is a Pokemon game where what do we do starter-wise, right? We talked about using Arcanine, Excadrill later on in the run. But we are still going to start with Sobble here. Sobble is just the fastest way to get through some of the early encounters, these early trainers and stuff like that. So we will still be utilizing Sobble, even though we're not going to, you know, carry Sobble all the way through.
Yeah, actually, even though this is any percent, we are going to be doing an alt main, which we didn't even mention at all. Because,
right, yeah.
Pokemon runs do have a lot of alternate mains. And this one in particular is very competitive. It's called Candy Floss.
Mm-hmm. Candy Floss, yes.
Yeah, Candy Floss route is really, really fun.
And let me just say,
Memeathon safe as well.
Let me just say thank you for everyone who donated towards making this route a Candy Floss route.
Yeah, I feel like has to be at least another couple runners in the chat that has done Candy Floss. I know my good friend who did a run earlier, Deathline, has done Candy Floss before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the way to go. And we are just about, sorry, I keep coughing, by the way. We are just about to be in our first of, you know, hundreds of battles throughout the run. We're going to be taking on Hop here. Interesting point of note. So obviously we chose Sobble, water starter. Usually your rival is going to choose the starter that is stronger against you. So if I chose water, our rival would choose grass. However, in this game, they swap out, they changed up a little bit. Hop is going to choose the fire starter, which is actually weaker against us, and then Leon is going to take the grass starter here. And yeah, so we'll see that Grookey later on when we fight Leon eventually.
So this is the first fight of the game, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Hop is cheating just a little bit because he does have 2 pokes, and you only have 1, which
Yeah.
is very sad.
And we're gonna hope for good RNG here. I'm gonna be keeping a very close eye on my Sobble stats here. Hopefully we don't have to reset, but if we do, we do. You know, it's baked into the estimate. You know, if we have to reset that first 9 minutes, then that's, you know, that's just how it has to be sometimes.
Yeah, that's what the 18 is for. That's for 2 resets. So this is we could call this any % world record attempts if you want, but we don't really have to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty competitive, so we'll see. Even in marathon runs, I tend to go for all the risky strats. Stats look good, by the way. Stats look good. We're gonna be just fine. Yeah.
That's real good.
Strong attack, strong special attack, very important stats.
Do you know what nature we have?
Not yet. I won't know until we're a few levels higher for sure. I'll have to keep inputting the stats here for sure. But I'll let you know. Once I know, I'll let you know.
Okay, yeah, because I just wanted to know if we're on pace to just be able to outspeed everything else we need with the Sobble so far.
Yeah, I think our speed's pretty good. Our speed's pretty good. It looks like we have a higher IV of speed, so hopefully.
Okay, cool.
But we'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, that's our first of, you know, like I said, hundreds of battles. That's going to be in this actual any % run, full on. Just got some more dialogue to get through, and then we enter in what I always like to call basically just a extended interactive cutscene, which is, you know, if you were an eagle-eyed viewer, like I know the viewers of Calithon are, you might have saw earlier on that there was a Wooloo repeatedly bashing against this fence, and now it seems it has successfully gotten through. So what we're going to do is we're going to chase down that Wooloo, make sure it's safe. Which means we do have control. Like we're in control of moving our character, but basically the outcome's the same every time. We're gonna walk through this slumbering weld. We're gonna hit 3 encounters. The encounters are the same in terms of the Pokemon. So it goes Squovit, Rookie D, Squovit. But the natures, the natures and stats and stuff can be different. So that's one unique thing. But, you know, it's always the same. Always the same.
So this is battle number 2, even though we're going to run immediately.
Yeah, battle number 2. Yep, battle number 2. That's true.
Yeah, let's keep counting the chat, everyone.
Yeah, so that's 2. Next one is going to be a Rookidee. If it could have a nature that's called Unnerve, which means that we can't use berries, which is fine because we don't have any, but it will tell us that the nature is Unnerve. So if we get Unnerve, it means we actually lose a second, which we didn't. So there you go.
So world record pace?
World record pace and battle number 3.
Battle number 3?
Mm-hmm. Battle number 3. And then we're going to have battle number 4 coming up here very shortly. This is going to be Squovit.
Yeah, I also wanted to mention, since yeah, this isn't any % run, stats are important. There is I don't know how many tools there are, but I know that there's at least one where you can put in stats for like your main, and as you go along, it tells you what your IVs are. EVs? IV, one of them.
I think it's IVs, yeah.
Yeah, it tells you what IVs you have, and it can also tell you what nature you have. And we did mention that earlier, but it is important, especially like later in the game, until we get, you know, the trade Pokemon and then evolve it, because that's set stats.
Yes, yeah. And like we mentioned up top before, we are RNG manipulating, so you know, we know that we're gonna have a pretty good runnable Pokemon. I was yanking your chain a little bit there at the beginning because we knew it was gonna be a runnable Sobble. No worries. Like I said, you got to enter that specific name at the beginning, Cali memes. It gets you, you know, not only that, but just being frame perfect from then up until, you know, you get to pick your Sobble is important. So it's tough being frame perfect for like 8 minutes, but it does have a good result.
Yeah, believe it or not, Conception is actually using, is not using flow timer for these manips.
No,
he just has everything regarding the timing in his head.
Yeah,
he's so smart. His brain is so massive. It's just extended so far.
For me, it's kind of like a feel, you know. I can feel the frames. I can kind of like see them tick. Like if I focus my vision, I can like see them tick by one, you know.
Yeah. So TLDR, I don't know if you guys caught all that, but KonceptionSR is, in fact, stronger than God.
Yeah,
Which is why this marathon run of Pokemon Sword is going to be A1 incredible, because Conception is, his brain is just massive. It's just extended. Exactly, he's the one.
I didn't want to say it, but I'm glad you did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And because we have someone running for Calithon who is stronger than God, I would like everyone in the chat to follow KonceptionSR on twitch.tv.
Yes, that would be good. That would be good. I'm stronger than God, but he's got more followers than I do at this point, so.
Yeah, we're kind of competing with all of Christianity right now.
Yeah. Okay, so important thing here, we have to run back and talk to Mom. We got to show Mom that, you know, we got our Pokemon, we're ready to start our journey, and which is great because Mom's going to hook us up. Mom's going to give us 30,000 Pokebucks that we're going to use very specifically and very, you know, frugally. We're going to make sure that we use them for items that we need to complete our journey, to complete our RNG manipulation, everything we need, basically.
Yeah, so we're going to be getting X items, and a couple of Pokeballs, and some healing items, I think.
Yeah, some healing items. We are going to buy a very important piece of, like, style, I guess you would say, but it also, like, is important for the RNG manipulation, so we'll start off with that. We're obviously very carefully trying to dodge encounters here. That's very important.
Also, yeah, you can't dodge encounters because the wild battle system is a little bit like Let's Go Pikachu if you've ever played that game.
All right, so we're gonna enter here. We're gonna do a very important purchase here. We would like to put it on at once.
Yeah, we would like to wear it out of the store because it's good for the minute.
I realized I probably should have picked the boys so we could see the shirt more. But basically, what we're wearing an Arcanine shirt. It's actually very important for the RNG manipulation. So we're actually gonna run back home to Mom. All important movement that we need. I forgot that we gotta walk around though. This is all part of it.
Yeah, we're just syncing your chain. You have to actually talk to them to progress some story plugs.
Yeah, story plugs. You know, we fool around here. You know, that's important too. You need to get stopped by the Pokeball there.
Yeah, this is all frame and pixel perfect since you're not type 2 grid in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, so you just to clarify, this is what peak performance looks like. Anyways, we're gonna head up here back into Mom. Gonna walk over here. We're gonna do this. And time, because this isn't real. We flex on Mom. Woo! You were all pranked. We don't care, Mom. We're gonna take your $30,000 and we're gonna say, you know what, Mom? I don't care. We're gonna spend it on whatever we want, which it happens to be an Arcanine t-shirt. Okay? We don't care. You know what? I'll do it again. Boom.
You want to flex in the whole neighborhood right now? What the heck?
Yeah.
That Arcanine shirt is so cool, even though we can't even see it.
You know what, Munchlax? You got a problem with it too? You got a problem with it too? Yeah, take that. We don't care. We don't care about your any percent run. Take that. Flex on Mom.
Yeah, this is actually world record for any percent because we just came in
this
with
is
5 hours under estimate.
Yeah. They're not gonna believe this when I submit it. It's gonna. I mean, I world recorded by like 3+ hours or something. 4+ hours.
I feel like Kuma has to like learn the new route now.
Yeah. Yeah. This is again peak performance. So take notes of the route. This is what you're gonna want to do for your Pokemon Sword speed runs. But yes, thank you for having me. My name is KonceptionSR. Ness_ if you'd like to have any meme plugs or anything.
You know, my name is Ness_. You know,
Dolegaming.info. Dolegaming.info. In Twitch.
Don't play Lizard Lady versus the Cats, but watch the run.
Yeah, watch the run.
All the Calithon VODs.
Watch the runs. Don't play the games. Thanks, everybody.
Exactly.